Hello, welcome to my channel, Psychic Kathleen. My name is Kathleen. Nice to see you here today. I'm going to relate some aspects of an overall birthday reading that a client wanted to have done. A birthday reading is, of course, usually done on or very close to someone's birthday, and they just want to get a snapshot where their life is at right now, where it's going to be over the next year, anything coming up that they should be aware of, that they'd like to have some sense that it's coming, what sort of issues are impinging on them at present that are finally going to come to some resolution over the next year. Those kind of issues, are talked about. And so it becomes a very general reading. We're often looking at the person's love life or lack thereof, their work situation, career, money, health, all of the sort of aspects of our lives that concern us, perhaps children. They want to look at, it's their birthday, let's, get a look at what's happening. So we start with a kind of general read, and that brings to light, different aspects. It sounds very general, but there are often triggers to help the client identify what things really are on their mind and what they'd like to see resolved. So the first card indicated where she'd be vulnerable, and that was the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is about emotional fulfillment, and so it is in her emotional realm that she's going to be left kind of vulnerable. And so some difficulties are going on in her significant other relationship. She would like to, either resolve that once and for all. Is she going to remain in the relationship, or is she going to dissolve it, and how she's going to take the steps to do either way. So we talked about that extensively. What needed her acceptance was the Ace of Pentacles, meaning that what needs her acceptance is she needs the gift of the physical in her life. She needs something concrete to come into her life, and that raised the issue of her house. She's talked about selling her house, and then what that is going to look like, where she'd live. She's 3 years away from retirement. Does she want to sell a house, buy another one, or perhaps just rent until she's retired? Not sure if she wants to remain in the city she's presently living in. But what does need her acceptance is that this is bothering her. It's something that does need to get resolved, and it looks like what she needs is something new. So a new home, for example, would fit that meaning very well. The Insight card was the Hermit. So what she is craving, the Insight position is really what's coming up what's coming in from spirit, or what's coming up from the unconscious. And she talked about a course that she's taking, a spiritual course, which had opened up a whole new spiritual path for her. She was feeling a kind of evolution going on within her and a direction that she wanted to take. So indeed, she was following her own inner path. This is a very spiritual card, and it is about our pursuit of a spiritual journey, indeed, which is rather unprescribed, unusual, maybe one taken the path less traveled, as they say. What needed healing for her had come up, the Queen of Wands. So this is the Queen of Wands. Now we had the Queen of Cups coming up as where she was vulnerable. And the Queen of Wands is coming up in what needs healing. So Queens, again, that's about fulfillment. And the Queen of Wands is about the fulfillment of her passion. So what needed healing for her was she needed to have her passion fulfilled. And it wasn't being fulfilled at home. It wasn't being fulfilled at work. She was feeling this sense of kind of ennui, which is, of course, another reason why she came to see me, aside from the fact that it was her birthday. So the reading led to a number of things. She wanted to know if she should, for example, apply for another job, even though she only has 3 years to go to retirement. The notion of spending another 3 years in that job was really not appealing to her, and she thought perhaps I should look for something else within the departments that she's working for. Should she just look for another job in that? And that had come up, the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is saying, yes, move quick on that. Don't waste any time. Get going. There are some opportunities. This looks like a good time to make that shift. And so indeed it was encouraging her to, get on that. So thank you very much once again for joining me here today. I hope you've enjoyed watching the video. I encourage you to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. The subscribe button is just below. If you've enjoyed watching the video, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to press the bell, notification bell, if you would like notification emails to come to you when I have uploaded another video. So I look forward to meeting you here again